In previous classes, we have discussed about how to find out the Fourier series of the function in the interval 0 to 2 pi and then in the interval minus pi to pi. After that, we also discussed about how to find out the Fourier series for the discontinuous function at some finite points. After that, we discussed how to find out the Fourier series for the constant intervals. So that is minus L to L and 0 to 2L. So next one important thing is even and odd functions. So you may heard this word even and odd functions in +2 itself also. So because while studying integration, they used to these two terms, even and odd function. Anybody? What is the even function? Anybody?
F of minus t is equals to f of t.
F of minus t equals f of t. And what about odd function?
F of minus t is equals to minus f of t.
Exactly, Pawan. Right. So in general, we will take actually what is that x variable. So for the function, so any function is said to be even function if it satisfies the condition f of minus x equals f of x. So that means in the given function, if you replace the x by minus x, then function should not alter. The function should not alter. So such function we call it as even function. For example, cos x. So just to take cos x, what is just to replace by my x by minus x. What is the value of cos of minus x?
Cos x.
Minus cos x.
Minus cos x or plus cos x?
Cos x.
Plus cos x.
Plus cos x, right? So that means it will be even function. So if you replace x by minus x, then you will get same function cos x. So that's why we call this cos function as cosine function as even function. So second is nothing but reciprocal of cos function. So that's why it will be definitely it will be even function only. And then modulus of sin x. Modulus of sin x. What is the sign of minus x?
Minus sin x.
Minus sin x. If you put plus, what is that modulus means? It will become plus only. So modulus of sin x will become once again. So all modulus functions are even functions only. So modulus of sin x is also even function, and all polynomials with even power, x square, x power 4, x power 6. Those are all polynomials with x square. What is that? Even powers are also even functions. So graphically, how we can decide whether it is even or odd means just you have to check the what is that graph of that function. If it is symmetric about y-axis, if it is symmetric about y-axis, then we can say that the function is even function. For example, if you taken y equals x square means that is a parabola, right? So that picture you already familiar with that y equals x square parabola. So if you taken y equals x square means that will be symmetric about the y-axis, right? So that is symmetric about y-axis. That's why we can say that it is an even function. Or you can take modulus function. What is the graph of the modulus function? Anybody? How it will be? Modulus x.
Sir, a straight line.
Modulus x, how it will be? Straight line. Anybody? Anybody else? Modulus of x. It will be V shape, right? For all the negative values
Yes,
of
yes.
x and for all the positive values of x, it will be y will be always positive. Modulus x means. So this is the what's that graph of the function modulus x. So if you observe this one, this will be symmetric about y-axis. That means this is even function. This is even function. Understood, all of you? So graphically, if you want to define in terms of graphically means just you have to check that graph of that function. You have to draw the graph of the function and you have to check whether it is symmetric about the y-axis or not. In case if it is symmetric about y-axis, then we can say that it is an even function. So next, y equals x. Y equals x. What's the graph of the function y equals x? Anybody? This is the basic curve. Y equals x. What is the graph of the function y equals x?
So straight line
Straight line, which is either it is parallel to
from the
x-axis
origin. From the origin.
from the origin. So that means it should pass us through the origin. Just I'll write roughly. So this is the graph of the function y equals x. Okay. So what's the definition of even function? If it is f of minus x equals f of minus x equals f of x, then we say that f of minus x equals f of x, then we say that it is even function. And if f of minus x equals f of minus x equals f of minus f of x minus f of x, so then we say that it is an odd function. So now if f of x equals x, then is it odd or even? Y equals x means f of x equals x, right? F of x equals x. This is the function. So now if we replaced by x by minus x means what it will become? F of minus x will be equals to, just you have to replace wherever x will be there, you have to replace by minus x. Minus x means what we can write it as? We can write this one as minus f of x. Is it right? Am I audible, guys?
Yes, sir.
So f equals x means, so just you have to replace x by minus x. If you replace minus x means the RHS also will be minus x. Minus x, we can write it one as x can be written as f of x because the given function is f of x equals x. So it will be minus f of x. So that means the function with r power, it may be x cube, x power 5 or anything, it will be always, it will be odd function. Understood? So now in front of you already you have graph of the function y equals x. So graphically how we can define this one? Anybody? So if you want to say function is even means it should be symmetric about y axis. So now you have one function and we are already declared that that one is odd function, and we know that what is it, the graphical representation also we already drawn the graph of that curve. So by using by seeing that curve, so just to try to what is it, predict how we can define the odd function in terms of graphically. Anybody getting idea? Trisha?
So it will be the opposite side, sir.
Yes,
Or
Tarun?
negative. Sir?
Repeat once.
So it will be the negative of x-axis, sir. Y equal to x.
No, we can't say like that. If the curve is symmetric about the origin, so is it symmetric about origin, this point?
0, 0.
This is the point origin, right? So, so symmetric means just it will be, what's that, mirror image. If you take an upper curve means, so negative lower curve will be mirror image of that one. So that's why if it is symmetric about the origin, then we can say that the function is odd function. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, tomorrow what you have to do means just you have to try two functions you note down. So one function, just I want graphical representation. Anyway, it will not for exam purpose. Just I'll check. So how much you are interested? F of x equals modulus of x plus 1 curve, modulus of x plus 1, and one more f of x equals x cube. So just to try to write down these two curves, and in terms of graphical representation, you have to say whether it is odd function or even function. I don't want by using this definition. I want in terms of graphical representation. Okay. So just to note down the functions, f of x equals modulus of x plus 1, and one more is f of x equals x cube. Will you try it tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I want to. So the main examples for the odd functions, sin x. If you take a sin x means that will also be, what's the curve of the sin x? It will be like sin 0 is 0. It will be like this. So
Continuous way.
left hand side, how it will be? Sin of minus 90 is 1, right? Minus 1. It will be like this. So this is also symmetric about the origins. That's why we say that it is an odd function. So these are the two definitions of odd and even functions, just to go through it later also. So I have explained. So now the main things are, so if you multiplied odd and even, so for example, x into x square, what it will be? X is odd function, right? Into x square. So which is equals to x, which is equals to x cube. So x cube, is it even or odd?
Odd, sir.
Odd function, that is odd into even is odd function. Odd into odd, for example, if you take an x into x cube, x into x cube is what?
Even x power 4.
X power 4 means it will be even function. Or you may take x sin x. Is it even or odd, x sin x?
Odd, sir.
Even, sir.
Even.
Yeah,
So
even,
because
sir.
x is odd, okay. Which one, sin x is also odd. Odd means even. Just to try to remember, it will be like minus. So just to consider in mind how you can fix it, means minus into plus is minus. Minus into minus is plus. So just to consider in your mind, odd is nothing but minus and even is nothing but plus. So then you can remember this one easily. Plus into plus is plus, you know. Minus into minus plus. Minus into plus or plus into minus are both are minus only. That is odd. And then, so next one is sum of odd functions is always odd. And sum of even functions is always even function. So now e power ax, is it even or odd? Anybody? So just to try.
Even, sir.
Even. Are you sure?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Anybody else? Any other answers? Will you agree with him? Subramaniam, answers? Will you agree, all of you? If all you agree means I will move on to next thing. Is it even or odd? E power ax. Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Nobody
Sir, I
is
think it
responding.
is odd.
Yes, Pawan, repeat.
Sir, it can be odd function also.
How? How it will be odd?
If you take a as minus 1 and you differentiate, you'll get minus e power minus x, right?
No, a is any constant.
Yeah, sir. Then it will be even.
Even. Are you sure? So just to replace, if you replace x by minus x means what you will get? E power minus ax, right?
Yes, sir.
E power minus ax means how you will write in terms of f of x? Is it possible to write in terms of f of x now? Subramaniam?
1 by e power x you can write also.
1 by e power x. So that means 1 by f of x you will get. Right?
Yes.
So we know what's the definition of the even function. Either it should be f of minus x equals f of x, or it should be equals to f of minus x should be equals to minus f of x. So it's not satisfying both the conditions. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
So that means this is neither even nor odd function. E power ax is neither even nor odd function. Like that we can define so many functions. Logarithmic function is what's that? Neither even nor odd function. Okay, is it clear?
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Which and all functions?
Sure.
Yes, usual.
Sir, how is even dot even is odd?
Even and
Even dot even is odd. You have given that.
oh, this is not even. It should be even. Even dot even is even.
Okay.
By mistake, I have written like that. Plus into plus is plus only. Even into even is even only. Okay. Good observation.
Okay.
So now e power x means this is neither even nor odd function. Okay. So next, how to find out the Fourier series expansion of the function when it is odd or even? Because you are already familiar how to find out the Fourier series expansion of the function f of x equals x. You have already done x square. You have done 5 minus x. That thing also you already done. So just the same thing you are going to apply. Interval may be minus L to L or it may be minus pi to pi. So we are not going to study about what is that 0 to 2 pi and 0 to 2L. So because if you want to check the odd or even function in that interval means it's a little bit different. What is that definition is different. So it will be applicable whatever we are discussed till now. So this will be applicable only in the interval minus L to L or minus pi to pi. Okay. So now, so just let's see how to find out the Fourier expansion of this one. So same procedure you have to follow. So but in this one, so what is the use of this defining odd or even function means? We can reduce the what is that procedure of the finding the expansion. So because so once if you know the function is even, so one of the coefficient that is a naught or an or bn will be 0. I'll tell how it will be 0. And one more, if it is odd function, so some of the functions what that coefficients will be 0. So directly if you are in the beginning itself, if you are checking, if you are concluding the function is even or odd, so we can avoid finding some few coefficients. So that means we can reduce the what is that length of the procedure, we can reduce the length of the sum. So just to see, we know the property by using the property of definite integral. If the function is even and if you consider minus L to L f of x dx, so then we can write that one as 2 times 0 to L f of x dx when f of x is an even function. Have you remembered this property? You studied this property in plus 2. Have you remembered?
Yes, sir.
And it will be 0 when f of x is an odd function. Okay. So now based on by using this definite integral, we can conclude which coefficient will be 0 for even periodic function and which coefficients will be 0 for odd periodic function. Let's see which one will be 0 for even function first. So Fourier series expansion of even periodic function. So in the period, if the function is even, so we know that cos is nothing but even function. So that means just you can remember like this. So if it is even periodic function, it will consist only cosine series. If it is odd function, then it will consist only sine series. So like that also you can remember. So if it is having only what is that cosine terms means bn term should be 0. Bn term should be 0. So that means in the even periodic function, without calculating anything, you can directly conclude in the beginning step itself, or if you are concluding the given function is even means no need to find out the Bn. Just you have to find out A naught An. So that means half of the procedure will get reduced. Right, half of the solution, what is that? So we can save the time. So this is one of the main application to what is that studying even and odd function. So is it clear? When the function is even, so the which one? A naught by 2, it will be equals to f of x will be equals to A naught by 2 plus n equals 1 to infinity an into cos n pi x by L in the interval minus L to L, where A naught will be given by usual formula. Just to apply that one only, if you are remembered that one exactly. So 1 by L into minus L to L f of x dx and minus L to L f of x dx. So here what we assumed, f of x is an even function. So f of x is an even function means property of definite integral, we can write that one as 2 by L into 2 into 0 to L f of x dx. That is 2 by L into integration over 0 to L f of x dx. and an will be 1 by L into minus L to L f of x cos n pi x by L into dx. So since f of x is an even function and cosine also even function, even into even is even function. So if it is even means we can apply this one, we can write that one as 2 times 0 to L f of x cos n pi x by L dx. So now Bn, what is the Bn formula? Bn equals 1 by L into minus L to L f of x sin n pi x by L. So now f of x is even function into sin is odd function, that is even into odd. Even into odd is what? Odd function, right? So we know that if the function is odd, then the integral value is what? It will be 0, right? So by using the property of definite integral, we can write Bn equals 0 directly. So that's why if the function is even, then no need to find out the Bn. So just if you are showing in the beginning of the solution, if you are showing the given function is even, so just you have to find out a naught and an. That's enough for expressing that function in terms of Fourier series. We can remember like this also. If the function is even, then it should have only cosine series. So only cosine series means Bn should be 0. Even if you are finding Bn also, you will get same thing, 0 only you will get. So instead of doing some simply, so we can conclude in the beginning itself, or you can consider only the cosine series form. That is a naught by 2 plus n equals to 1 to infinity an cos n pi x by L. Is it clear to all of you? This is very important.
Yes, sir.
Anybody is having doubt in this part? Bhumika, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Karthik, understood?
Yes, sir, I understood.
Lokesh, Abhinav?
Yes, sir.
Tejaswini?
Yes, sir.
So now I'll move on to next one, odd function. In odd function, which coefficients will be 0. So just to remember, for in terms of minus L to L, in case if they asked which one minus pi to pi means, you can substitute just L equals pi, then you'll get the minus pi to pi interval. So L pi will get cancelled, it will become simply an cos nx. So here it will be 1 by pi 0 to pi. So that's why if you, so for everything, if you remembered alpha to alpha plus 2L, one formula, from that formula itself, we can derive every formula. Only one alpha to alpha plus 2L. So if you want 0 to 2L, just you have to put alpha equals 0. If you want minus L to L, you have to put L equals alpha equals minus L. If you want 0 to 2 pi, just you have to put alpha equals 0 and L equals pi. And if you want a minus pi to pi, you have to put alpha equals minus L and L equals pi. So like that you can derive from that one. So now for the odd function, Fourier series expansion. So just you have to remember this one remark I have written, Bn equals to 0 if f of x is an even function. So the Fourier series expansion of odd function is what? Sine function is nothing but odd function. So that means we can remember like that. It should have only sine terms, sine series. It should be in terms of sine function. Then we can say that it is an Fourier series expansion of odd function. So it should have only sine series means that's understood that an and an should be 0. Whenever the function is odd, so then definitely a naught and an will be 0 when the function is odd. So and bn will be given by, so because f of x is odd and sine function is also odd. Odd into odd means it will be even. So even means we can write that one as 2 by L into 0 to L f of x sin n pi x by L dx. So if you consider a naught means, so it will be for f of x will be odd function. Odd function means according to property of definite integral, it will be 0. And an means f of x into cosine function. Cosine function is also even function and f of x is odd. Odd into even is odd function. Odd function means according to definite integral, property of definite integral, the value will be 0. So that's why whenever the function is odd, the Fourier coefficients a naught and an will be 0. So once if you are concluding in the solution, beginning of the solution, the given function is odd, then no need to find out the Fourier coefficients A0 and AN. Is it clear? Ujjwal?
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Gopichand?
Yes, sir.
Understood, Gopi? Srinath, understood, man? 747.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so then I will move on to problems. So just to keep it in your mind, whenever the function is even, Bn will be 0. Whenever the function is odd, A0 and An will be 0. So now express f of x equals x by 2 as a Fourier series in the interval minus pi to pi. So in the, what is that? I have given few problems in which one? Quiz test. So if you know this property, we can, without finding any, that Bn will be 0. So just to check, if you have that questions, quiz questions, you check within 10 minutes, you will complete that quiz now. Once if you know this concept, even and odd function, within 10 minutes, you will complete that one. Otherwise, simply you have to find out. Okay. So will you check, do you have that questions? Quiz questions with you?
Yes, sir, we have.
Okay, just to check now, within 10 minutes, you will complete that quiz. So now see the solution of this one, f of x equals x by 2. So f of x equals x by 2 means, is it even or odd function? Anybody? Is it even or odd?
Odd function.
Odd function. So
Odd,
odd
sir.
function means which constants will be 0, which coefficients?
A0 and AN will be 0.
A0 and AN will be 0. So that means just you have to find out Bn. So just to see the Bn. So first we have to, what is that, conclude the function with, whether it is even or odd. So in case if it is neither even nor odd, like exponential function, in that case you have to follow as it is, the earlier procedure. If it is even or odd, then only we can reduce the steps. Directly we can write, we can conclude which coefficients will be 0. So just f of minus x I'm considering just to check whether it is even or odd, and we are getting minus f of x. So that is odd function. We know that in the odd function A0 and AN will be 0. So that means the Fourier series expansion will be equals to Bn sin nx, because the function is in the interval minus pi to pi, it will become sin nx. If it is I minus LTL, it will become sin n pi x by n. Okay, so where the Bn will be given by, so if you remember this one, you remember, otherwise just to try to remember the property of definite integral. By using that one, you can derive this one easily. That is 2 by pi, Bn equals 2 by pi into integral over 0 to pi f of x sin nx dx. So just you have to find out this value of the integral. So that is f of x value is x by 2 into sin nx dx. So just to apply UV rule or Bernoulli's rule, 1 by pi. So 2, if you took outside, means 2 will get cancelled. It will be 1 by pi into x into integration of cos nx, that is minus cos nx by n, minus derivative of x is 1, and derivative of minus cos nx by n is, once again it will become minus sin nx by n square. Just to simplify this one, so by taking negative signs outside, it will become minus x by n into cos nx. Minus into minus will become sin nx by n square, where the limits varies from 0 to pi. So now you apply the upper and lower limit. We know that sin n pi is 0, also sin 0 is also 0. So that means no need to apply the upper and lower integrals for the sin function. So simply you have to apply the upper and lower limits for the first function, that is cos nx, x cos nx. So in this one, minus 1 by n is constant, take it outside. Pi into, if you applied x equals pi, means you have to, upper limit means you have to replace x by pi, pi into cos n pi, minus lower limit will become 0. Now we can take minus pi by n outside, then you can cancel pi. So into cos n pi value is minus 1 power n. So since minus is there, minus of minus 1 power n. You should not write this one as minus into minus, it will become minus plus 1 power n, like that you should not do. Okay, if you want to write like that, means you can write this one as minus 1 raised to n plus 1. Otherwise, just to write minus of minus 1 power n by n. Is it clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
So just you substitute bn value, then you'll get minus of minus 1 power n by sin nx. If you put n equals 1, you'll get what's that, sin x minus 1 by 2 sin 2x plus 1 by 3 sin 3x. Like that, you will get the series form. That is in terms of sine series. Understood, all of you? Any doubts? Is having doubt? It's so simple. We so almost 75% we reduced solution, right? Otherwise, simply you have to find out a0 an. If you don't know this concept, even and add function, simply you have to find out even what is that, a0 an. Anyway, will get 0. So if you want, you check it. Definitely, you will get 0. a0 and an. Okay. Is it clear to all of you? Anybody is having doubt? If you are not having any doubts, means I will move on to next problem. I hope all of you understood. In case if you have major doubts, then you put message. For even for simple things also, you don't message continuously. Okay, so just try to convey what is that, get solution with discuss with your friends. In case if you are not getting with your friends, or if it is major doubts, if you are arised any major doubts, then you can ask me. Simply asking formula also for that message also means that thing it will irritate me. Okay, so next one is find a Fourier series to represent x square in the interval minus LTL. Will you try this one, or can I explain directly? Will you try? If you're ready to
Wait, sir.
try, otherwise I will explain directly. Which one is good?
Wait, sir.
You try. So just to start, solution. Find a Fourier series to represent x square in the interval minus L to L. If you want, I will give little bit hint. X square is just to check the function whether it is even or odd, and you keep it in your mind. If it is function is even, bn will be 0. If it is odd, then a0 an will be 0. X square means it will be even function, so that means bn will be 0. Remaining things you have to find out. All of you start to find out the a0 and an. If you are maintaining notes, then how many 2 pages you leave, and from third page you start. Actually, I have written little bit big only. You can maintain in 1.5 pages. So just for better, you leave 2 pages and you continue then.
Sir,
Yes.
a0 value is 2L square by 3.
A0 value how much?
2L square by 3, sir.
Yeah, exactly. What's the date today? 18th. Huh?
Yes, sir.
So all of you completed AN, the A0. Once if you complete, I will open that solution. Ujjwal, is it over A0?
Yes, sir.
What's the value?
2L cube by 3.
L cube by 3. Yeah. Check once, Ujjwal.
Huh?
2L square by 3.
Yes, sir.
L cube you told.
L cube.
Not L cube, L square.
How, sir?
Just to check.
Integration square.
But outside 1 by 2 by L will be there, na?
Oh, okay, okay. Yes, sir.
Okay.
L square by 3.
Yeah, 2L square by 3. In 1 minute, it will get 1 hour, 1 minute, 30 seconds, get disconnect. After that, once again, you join to same thing, same ID.
Sir, for AN,
Yeah, AN, what is the value?
4 into minus 1 the whole power n, L by n square by square.
1 minute, Karthik, I will open. 4 into minus 1 raised to n divided by into L square divided by n square pi square, right?
Yes, sir, correct.
Yes, exactly.
Sir,
Yes,
AN. 4 into minus 1 power n L square by n square pi square.
yes, correct. Just to substitute these values in the f of x equals a naught by 2 plus an cos n pi x by l. And by putting n equals 1, 2, 3, you expand that one. So it will be having only constant term one thing and remaining terms are, what is that?